Welcome, everybody. This is Mark coming to you live with a brand new video coming to you live. The power of Spectrum Internet, the power of my phone for Cricket, coming to you with a new video. Now, what is that video and why am I making this video? Very simple, folks. Very simple philosophy here. The liberals and their slaves, most of the American people hate Donald Trump. They hate Donald Trump because he does exactly what he says he's going to do. And they hate that because they're not doing it. They're not doing it. They're doing exactly what Obama was going to do. Nothing at all. And they know it. They know Obama failed. He's the kind of guy, Obama's the kind of guy that took credit for everything that Trump did. I did that. He's the kind of guy that would literally try to open a jar of pickles. Okay? Can't do it. Trump comes by, opens up, puts it on the table. And Obama's like, oh, I helped. No, I helped loosen it. That's who Obama is. Trump doesn't care if you like him. And yet, the liberal slaves, these pink wearing hat freaks, and you're a white male, even though the person's a white male himself, kowtow down to these liberal slaves, liberal masters, Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, the rest of them, who are also billionaires, but of course they're slaves. Don't know about that. No, that's not important. But evil Trump and evil capitalism, even though the liberal slave owners, who are in fact Pelosi and Walters and the rest of them. Now, even Hollywood elite is the elite. Katy Perry in her plastic dress and the rest of the freaks in Hollywood. A bunch of pedophilia rings and Bernstein. People knew that he was doing this stuff, but they didn't care. But I can go on for hours on that guy. But I know liberal slaves are going to be doing this. Oh yeah, slave. I'm not a liberal slave. Trump is an evil xenophobe. Evil. Ooh, evil. He's only evil because he doesn't do what you want him to do. He says, I'm lowering taxes. He does it. Now, I didn't vote for the guy. I don't believe I did. I can't remember when it's been like 2 years. Oh yeah, two years. Don't believe I did. I do believe I voted for Johnson, but see, I've had so much thing going on. I have a new job and stuff in the company I've been in for 14 years. That I don't sit there and stew about things all day long. Yeah, I do. I watch the video about top 10 you know uh, uh, um, liberal freakouts. It made me laugh. It made me wonder, like, why is it happening? Why can't they just accept the fact that he's president and move on? They can't because the liberal masters tell them not to because they're liberal slaves. They're all slaves. They may be black, white, Cuban, Asian, doesn't matter. If you pay attention to what Nancy Pelosi and these rich billionaires tell you to do, you're a slave. Doesn't matter because all they're going to do is drop you some breadcrumbs and you're going to eat it up and you're going to run back into the little rat hole you belong. That's what it is. They're not going to dare be seen you in public. They are. They have the world armed guerrillas and machine guns protecting their behind, while you're getting shot at and killed and exterminated by terrorists. Of course, you can't say Islamic terrorists because, oh my God, wrong. Because people are stupid. Because Obama was a moron. Flag my video, I don't care. Because I have First Amendment rights. I pay taxes, I have rights. Not right now because the government shut down. But, and that's one thing else too. The liberals don't care about your safety. If they did, they'll fund that damn wall. But they don't want to because they want a whole new slave culture to enslave. They did the whites during the Civil War. They did the blacks after the Civil War. Now they want to do it to the Latinos and these these immigrants coming in. They want to enslave them. They want to give them voter ID cards and voter rights to vote them into office, and they can crack that new Jim Crow, 20th century and new and improved Jim Crow slavery. And well, the only problem is you're not being forced to work in fields and salt rubbing your wounds, getting beaten every day. It's just you are literally having to work, nickel and dime. Why call dumpy diner jobs to eke by existence, and you run back to the liberal masters and you push their button to vote for them, like they did in California and New York City, New York State. They voted some lady called Cortez who didn't know who has intellect of a grapefruit, probably an orange, of an orange. One lady said, "We're going to peach that mother effer out, in front of kids." Good idea. Of course, they all swore oath on the Quran, under a false religion. Man's going to hell, but what do I know? I'm just some crazy Christian guy. Anyway, though, I don't walk on water. I'm not perfect, so I don't even want to hear. Well, you don't understand. You're judging. I'm not judging. Sorry, you're judging. I'm not screaming at people. You are, you liberal slaves. I heard a post. I read a post somewhere down the line saying, "Well, Trump is a Hitler. He probably does the Hitler salute in the Oval, in the president bedroom, and marches on 16th Avenue, and like I read that about a year or two ago, and I'm like, it literally just blows your mind off. So how socially retarded looking people are. I mean, I understand in this world we live in that people are stupid, but when you do stuff like that, you're making yourself look more socially retarded every day. In terms of getting more light here, sorry. Um, the fact being, folks, the fact being here, congratulations to the Clemson Tigers for winning the championship. They just totally destroyed. They just totally destroyed Alabama. It's 44-16, last count. Not saying something. But that was, that was one side of my Texas fight. But it'll be on later on, reruns, you watch it. The outcome, but it's a good game, even though it's one-sided. That the problem is with this situation is this Cortez lady and people like her have 1.6 million followers on social medias. The problem is these freaks out there screaming for socialism and impeachment, and we're gonna get the mother effer out. Don't understand what Hitler was. Hitler killed people like Cortez, killed people like Maxine Waters, killed anybody and everybody he could. He didn't. I am not condoning. I am not saying go out and hurt anybody. Make that point very clear. Well, some fat guy told me on YouTube. No, nobody told you to do anything. You can be like freaking hearing your crap from a dog or something, because don't you dare tell him to put my face and name into this. But Hitler killed people like the people I mentioned because he doesn't care. He didn't care. He's been dead for many years, or many decades actually. A friend told me the best thing that Hitler ever did was put a bullet in his mouth. Now I'm not that cruel, but you got to take it at face value. Okay. The point being is this. Okay. You have people out there who believe in these freaks, banning guns and silencing people who don't agree with you. That's Nazism. That's what you liberal slaves are doing. Without having swastikas or on your arm and rocking around, a cathedral hall, with gigantic swastikas and flags. You're doing it, yelling at people, and you're doing it because your liberal masters tell you to do it. You don't do it because. Sorry, oh my God, where did he go? He went blind. He disappeared. No, I need some ghost. Um, sorry, reading stuff. It flies by. Sorry. The point being, guys, when Hitler exterminated people, he wanted to control the German people. He didn't care. He did not care about your civil rights and your, uh, you don't understand, you know, I had a traumatic, Hitler didn't care. He killed 6 million Jews and children, Jewish children. He doesn't care. He didn't care. You know, socialism is great, people say. Well, go to Stogie, Oklahoma. Get your ass out of your little world you live in. Get in your broken down car, or your rich car, or your family bought car. Drive your ass on down to Stogie, Oklahoma, and talk to those survivors if they're still alive. I pray they are. And I guarantee they'll tell you that, you know, it ain't all just bells and whistles, a whistling Dixie, and having a great time. Some individuals lost entire families, were exterminated because that nut. And yet, you're calling Trump Hitler because he wants to keep all people, all country out. He wants to keep the drugs out of this country. Epidemic. I mean, I live in Tennessee. We have an opioid epidemic in the state. And every state has a problem. California is just a cesspool, death and destruction. Chicago, hell, they're just inner cities are killing each other. Inner cities are killing each other by the thousands every year. You know, that's a whole different ball of wax for another discussion some other time. You can't sit there and say, well, you know, Obama did great because his state is a freaking militarized zone and needs to just be firebombed and destroyed and rebuilt again. Because obviously, you know, sending hugs and everything ain't gonna work. And as people are dying in Chicago, nobody cares. That's what happens. I get a little rant. I go on a rant. I gotta stay focused and stay on the topic here. The reason why people don't like Trump, the liberals, because he's doing more in 2 years and Obama didn't 8. And liberals are like, you don't understand, Obama didn't know. Obama didn't do a damn thing and you know it. Give Trump credit just one time in your miserable existence, while your millions of dollars and all your billions of, social media friends and all your little Ritz, I wonder what the poor people are doing sitting in your mansion. You can't because your ego won't let you, and that's why people like Trump are running all over you because the liberals are running scared. They have no idea what to do. Warren wants to go. Pocahontas wants to go and become president. Okay, fine. Trump will drop her like a sack of potatoes and no one debates. She will literally just crawl away to escape. Now, he'll make fun of everything she did. I'm Native American. People be laughing in the booth vote, but Trump laughing so hard. Warren, I don't want her. Trump, ha ha ha, they walk out laughing. Because it'd be like a damn freaking comedy. It'd be like a Saturday Night Live when Saturday Night Live was good. Back when Chris Farley and the rest of them were around. That was good. Good times. And, it should be destroyed like always, like Clinton was. Of course, 100% without Russian interference. The Mueller probe been going on for 2 years, found nothing, obviously, because I guarantee you, it took less than 6 months to find something on Bill Clinton when he was, having a little bit of fun in the the Oval Office with, Monica Lewinsky. So, people right there know that one. So, in 2 years, they found nothing, and they're stalling because they know they found nothing. And when it comes out he found nothing wrong, it's going to be over with. The liberals are going to lose in 2020. Whoever else goes against Trump, the Democrat Party, it's not going to be an Obama. It's not going to be some shining light talker, because people who voted for these liberals in 2018 to get in the House are really considering, guarantee, I'm not going to vote for these people again. Because all they're seeing is bickering and arguing and going to the border wall. I think Trump is doing good and bad with that. I think Trump needs to understand that, You have like $17 billion, some kind of what Escobar, what you guy's name is, drug lord. I think it was somebody in Florida. I can't remember the guy's name. Rubio. Yeah, that mentioned why not use that money? Hey, take $10 billion, build a wall, reinforce it with little electrical wired fencing at the top, make it fortified with steel, and make it where it can't be torn down, like the wall of Germany was. Of course, that was a different story. That wall was because Russia didn't want anybody interfering with its country because practically half owned Germany after World War II. Practically, the United States gave them Eastern people, a 40-something year hiatus from the world because they didn't have anything technology. Most of them was in the 40s, I've heard. But once again, moving on, I go on rabbit trails. The wall's necessary because walls do work. Places like all walls don't work. The Great Wall of China has been up for hundreds of thousands of years, withstand probably snow, hurricane, tornado, I don't know, whatever that happens to China, and it's still standing. And it's one of the modern marvels of the world. Yet Pelosi is getting sloshed too much on it. The walls don't work. Walls don't work in her mind because her wall she had pretty much disappeared. The 20 rounds of Jack Daniels or whatever she's drinking. Go. She's loopy. She's loony as a Looney Tune. And she's speaker. She's your liberal master, Speaker of the House. So you can easily say that Trump has pretty easy the next 2 years because they're gonna articles impeachment for what? Doing a good job? Come on, give me a break. I understand the government shutdown affect tax season. Of course, IRS won't so want you to pay taxes. Don't know why the government shut down because you can't do anything with money anyway. So it's kind of silly to me. That's how I feel by it. Uh, uh, and what's really going on with it, it shows that they have no idea what to do. Sorry, guys. Sorry, it does understand that the liberal masters out there and the liberal slaves, people on the streets screaming and throwing to the people, same ones did Nazis. But see, the Nazis were more brutal than these little cupcakes are. These cupcakes here are not brutal enough to be Nazis. They're just slaves. They're just doing they're doing their master's bidding because they get little crumbs in the end. And that's what the biggest problem was. When Trump won, people started having seizures. Clinton literally got sloshed because she didn't go to DNC to concede and talk about it. She was drinking herself into a coma, practically. Um, the rest of the liberals practically jumped out of windows, probably. Not literally, but they wanted to. And once again, the liberal slaves still kept on believing that Donald Trump won by his Russian interference, not my president. Who cares what you think? You probably didn't vote anyway. It's your opinion. You can just go away, go to some hole somewhere and stay there for 8 years, and let the people have their president and let them have a little joy. So now they're trying to ruin it by trying to impeach him. Of course, it ain't gonna happen because to impeach him, you have to have some concrete evidence. A parking ticket ain't gonna do it. Lying taxes, maybe. I guarantee how many liberals haven't paid their taxes in years. Al Sharpton has like $3 million unpaid taxes. Nobody cares. Of course, when Daddy Obama and the rest of the mommy squad was there, people were fine with that. Trump goes in, everybody's trying to find anything. Parking ticket. He parallel parked when he was 16 years old. He didn't parallel park. Impeachment. Literally, to find something stupid during impeachment. Again, I guarantee you. I quote it here. The liberals will find, oh my God, He farted in math class. That's a rules for impeachment. He didn't pay for a girl's movie. Oh, her pay because she's a woman. Impeachment. They'll find something because they're stupid and they're really running scared because they know Warren is going to be destroyed. They know this because when you have tremendous, tremendous growth, the Latino job rate is low, is high. The unemployment rate is low. The employment rate is low. The African American employment rate is low. The white employment rate is low. The country average is low. And yet, the liberals screaming foul. They want to raise taxes on rich people to 80% in California and New York City. Why? Because they want to enslave more people. They don't want you happy. They want you enslaved and miserable because that's why they like it. They're miserable, but they have power, and you're nothing. Just a slave if you believe that they care about you. So before you go slamming your face in the comment section and doing your well, you see, I voted for Pelosi because she is a woman and I break the glass ceiling. Yeah, she's getting sloshed too as well, so she won't feel the pain when she breaks the glass ceiling. The fact is, folks, I think it's very funny. I laugh at a lot of liberal idiots who scream and yell people, just like the Nazis did, because I think it's funny to me. And you're not allowed, white people, not allowed at this multicultural picnic, because we're evil whitey. Even though, the African Americans have had their fair share of racist bigotry, and Latinos and the rest of them, no, everybody has bigotry. It doesn't matter who you are. And you think the Democrats will tell you how they own the African American slave ancestors? And of course, and the African American people are going to tell you that their own family, their own society, their own culture, enslaved their own culture 500 years ago in Africa, sold themselves to the Dutch. But they ain't going to tell you that stuff, folks. You ain't going to hear that on some some liberal media site or some liberal YouTuber. You're going to hear that from people like myself, who read and who have a high school education and who work and who understand history. Don't hide from it or cover it up. It's not important. We'll take down Civil War veterans because they're evil. Even though they're all Democrats and slave owners. Now, I'm not saying Republicans didn't own slaves. A lot of them did. 5 countries in the 5 states in the Union had slavery on the books. And it had Baltimore as a stronghold to keep those states from going Confederate. So, that being said, before I end this video, and almost 24, 25 minutes long, the fact is, if you think I'm offensive, you're a slave. Because you have no idea what you're doing. You believe in some Pelosi girl getting sloshed every day. Maxine Waters, we're going to get him impeached. Yeah. And why she takes a couple of drinks and consult herself about, and I make a total ass out of herself. And Weinstein and her uselessness and this Castro, whatever, wannabe female Castro, out of New York. And the one lady says we're going to impeach that mother effer. And Trump ain't going nowhere, folks. If you vote for him, you're voted solid. The only people who are going to lose are the liberals in 2020 when the Republican Party just steamrolls them and just destroys them. Because what's going to happen? It doesn't matter on what they think because they're stupid. There's more of us than them. I may vote for Trump, and I voted for Johnson last time because I wanted to vote something different. I didn't think Trump was interesting enough to vote for at the time, but I'm reconsidering. Maybe I might vote for Trump. I don't know. I'm a Republican, but I'm also more of an independent conservative kind of person. I'm more of an independent libertarian conservative. I believe in the country. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and I believe people have the right to choose their own destiny. But being screamed at because you believe in something that else doesn't believe in, the right to treat people like trash, liberal slaves. Stop being slaves. Stand up for yourself and quit being slaves. Like, subscribe to my video, turn notifications on so you know when videos come available. This is Mark, aka Crisis169, out.